Hey sweeties, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Larato, and if you are a returning subscriber, hey friend, thank you for staying. And if you are a returning viewer, chummy, you might as well subscribe because eventually you're going to subscribe. To a point where you actually can't believe how much you love me because my name is Larato. So on this video, this is just you getting to know me again, well, a bit of me again. I am doing my makeup. I am going a little deeper to clarify on certain things that I said on my story time about the time my mom passed away. And I just talk about a few things, family dynamics and all that. So please enjoy and don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. I am Larato Robin. Hey sweeties, welcome to my channel. So I'm done with my eyebrows. I did my eyebrows. I used black today. What you guys think? I like it. I like it. I've been using black actually lately when it comes to my eyebrows, and I like it. I've gone back to liking the Instaberry brows. So this is not a tutorial. We're just here to talk to me. But I will show you what I used on my brows. I used this brow pencil from Legit, and I got it from Legit. And obviously for concealer, LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And then I also used this Essence eyebrow gel mascara for the filling part. So yes. Anyways, it's 2 right now, and I don't know, like I want to do a cut crease with my makeup. Oh geez, child, why are you not using a mirror? I'm using the screen as a mirror, which is okay. So yeah, I wanted to do a cut crease, but looking at the time, I don't think I can do that because it is like past 2 and I am actually going somewhere. I have to be there before 4 because at 4 o'clock we have load shedding. So I don't think I have the time to go up and down. I'm looking for, oh okay, I found it. I was looking for my brush. I don't think I have time to go up and down. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to do something quick, simple, so that by 3 at least I'm done. I'll be done by 3. I know if I do something quick and simple, I'll be done by 3 or even before, so yeah. Anyways, so I'm back with another video because I just wanted to talk about a few things, right? I wanted to talk about a lot of things, but why can't I get rid of this? Okay, it's concealer, but still. I wanted to come in here and talk about a lot of things, but I mean, I will just talk about, I'll just go back to my other, to the previous video that I posted, the story time, and clarify a few things there and just go in maybe a little deeper and talk about things. Let's say this is a video about the aftermath, right? The aftermath of my mom passing away. You're gonna see me look for stuff here and there. I was looking for my setting powder so that I can set this. I don't want it to move. Oh, let me just jump in and do my face first, because this I can always come back to and blend again later. The concealer on my eyelids. So okay, my mom passed away in 2009. You already know that, but a lot of things happened after. I'm just gonna apply some primer because I haven't applied primer. A lot of things happened after my mom passed away. Do not judge my nails. I do bite my nails. But yeah, so okay, the following year after my mom passed away, I went to grade 11. It was all great, I guess. On that story time, I mentioned being the only child, but then later on I do speak about my sibling, right? So with regards to my sibling, I do have, I don't know if I should say I do have or I had. I mean, I don't want to talk about her in past tense as if she's not alive, because she's very much alive. But okay, I grew up with a sister, you know, I think from age, she came into our lives when I was grade 4, 10. I think 10 years old. And then yeah, we grew up like normal siblings until 2009, then when my mom passed away, and a lot changed, you know, with regards to our relationship. I mean, a lot changed because we were separated, you know. She went to live with my aunt, and I think that played a huge part with regards to where we are now as siblings or people who grew up together. God, I don't want to lie, it's very difficult now, so difficult for me to refer to her as my sibling, because the relationship right now is not even, you wouldn't even say that these people grew up in the same house. Like, it feels like I'm gonna use a fluffy brush to blend this, because okay, before I blend this, let me just spray setting spray. This is how I do my makeup. I just apply foundation on this one part. Now I always change up how I do my makeup, but I find this technique quite better for me right now. So anyways, and I also prefer a fluffy brush now as opposed to a dense brush, which was what I used to use in the past. We are like, guys, I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't even remember the last time I saw her. I don't even remember the last time I saw her. That's how it is now. Like, that's just how it is. Like, and when I say I don't remember the last time I saw her, it hasn't been, when was she pregnant? I don't even remember the year, but that was the last time. Was it 2020? I think it might have been 2020, 2021, just around during COVID. Yo, I honestly don't remember, but yes. So us being separated and not living in the same house anymore just after my mom passed away obviously played a huge role in how we relate to each other and everything, you know. And I just feel like with me, I'm very removed from family in general. My family, well, the people that I refer to as family are people from my mother's side of the family, and because those are the people that sort of I grew up around, raised me, you know. So that's family for me. My father's side, nope. There's not even much that I can tell you about my father's side. So I am quite removed from family. I am just over there in my corner doing my own thing. I see people during like funerals, and that does not bother me, to be quite honest. I'm at a point where it does not bother me. I'm okay with it. I just feel like everybody is busy doing their own thing, and yeah, so I'm okay with that. So I wouldn't say I've always been removed. Let me just clarify that. I wouldn't say I've always been removed, but there are a lot of things that happened after my mom passed away that made me feel like, you know what, I honestly don't want to be part of this anymore. Emotionally, it's a lot for me. There's always something. There's always rumors about me. Like there was always something about me. After my mom passed away, I heard so many crazy things about myself. And the most painful thing about all of that is that they didn't come from strangers. Strangers would be the one coming to me and asking me, like, is it true this and that? Is it true? When I school? Is it true? When I school? You know, like it was just a lot. And I was just like, I remember one lady from my street came. It's again. I was at some point I was living by myself, you know, and I was still a scholar. I was still going to school. So I honestly appreciate the people who would be concerned about me, ask me, how are you? And I remember this one lady came from my street. She came, she knocked, and she said, Mabe, let me just say it in English so that I don't have to over edit and write things down. She said, I heard you were not going to school. Kante, where are you going? I see you leaving for school in the morning wearing uniform. Where are you going? And I'm just like, what do you mean I'm not going to school? Like, yeah, I heard that when you dropped out of school. And I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? So every morning I get up to get ready to go to school with school uniform and my backpack only to not go to school? Like why would I do that? It doesn't make sense. I might as well just sit at home because there's nobody at home saying, "Yeah, wake up and go to school." You know, I mean, so for me, it was crazy. I told her, no, I go to school. If you don't believe me, ask the people that go to school with me, because there were so many people in my area that go to the same school as me. And so I was just shocked. I was like, yeah, somebody from your family. I don't want to say who. Somebody from your family, but I think a lot of people who know me probably know. They know. They're like, we know who said that. We know. Because she was going around saying a lot of things about me, a crazy lot of things about me, and it was quite disgusting to think that this person is my family member. And I was young then, so I was not very comfortable with being confrontational, even though sometimes I would just be pissed and just do things or say things. But like all of that affected me. It affected me in such a big way, because people were making things up about me, people on the street, like, but I was fortunate in the sense that people would always come, you know, people would always come to me just to get clarity, because my mom was quite well known. She was well known. So obviously, the people she made connections with throughout her life would be a little bit concerned about me. Like, what? So, because your mom passed away, now you're going to quit school, quit high school? Are you crazy? And I don't know if, let me just tell you this about myself. Even, for foundation, I am using the Rimmel London. Rimmel London lasting finish, the 25-hour. This is I love this foundation so much because I have dry skin. So yeah, this is my current fave. Actually, it's not my it's a fave because it's quite good for my skin. It does not leave me dehydrated when I wash off the makeup. My skin is not dehydrated and all that. Anyways, so the people that my mom made connections with, it was quite, I mean, obvious that here and there they would be concerned about me, especially knowing the kind of person my mom was. I did say in the video, in that story time video, that my mom was a very strict person. Inile chobolo, and she was known for being like that everywhere. She was a people's person, but she was also somebody people knew not to mess with. Like, yeah. So people hearing that I've quit school would come and just be confrontational about that. So those are some of the things that like they build resentment in me with regards to, especially the more I grew up and understood things. Like in my mind, I sit down now and I'm thinking, I think, what were you trying to do? What were you trying to achieve? What were you trying to do to my reputation when you are this old lady and I am in my teens? I am 17, I am 18, I am like, I never stop hearing nonsense about myself, and it all comes from you, you know? And that was quite something. Like it was something, but it was not just one person. There was another one, but this one did the most later in my life. But both of them was just, ish. Guys, there was a lot that was said about me. Like, if I tell you some of the things that were said about me, they would legit break your heart. And I don't want to take myself back there. It's pointless now, Even with my mom's story time, there's a lot of things that I could have said, but I just decided to let them go. They mean nothing right now, They were things that happened to me, people did to me, people said to me. Um for, I guess it was a lesson. I guess it was just stuff that I had to go through. Which is, it's quite sad, but it's also fine, it also fine. um I guess such things build your character as a person. And at some point, because of all that, at some point in my life, I was filled with so much anger. Like, I was angry. I was such an angry person. Like, yo, son, like, I was ready to pop. Anytime somebody, I was ready to pop. I feel like naturally I have naturally, because of how I was raised and the kind of person my mom also was. Speaking thing, I do have a bit of a ta, but it takes a lot to bring that out. But at the time, man, my high school, I was quite angry. I was ready to pop, just a ball of anger. And yo, Sana, I am grateful for the day that I decided to remove myself from family. And I honestly don't regret it, because that for me was the start of my healing process with regards to a lot of things. And that for me also made me aware that um if I wasn't around certain people, I wouldn't be hearing things about other people, knowing people's businesses and all that. I realized that as soon as I removed myself, I didn't know anything about anyone. And I was not up to date about it. I don't know who this person is. Like, I was just living my life. And that for me told me that it's time. Well, that for me felt like it's time for me to focus on myself and focus on my healing. I realized that I didn't apply foundation here. I had to focus on myself, focus on growing myself emotionally, mentally, because sometimes you're around people and they're always telling you other people's businesses, and you realize that, like, I know too much about other people's lives and mine is just not even moving because, I'm just here being updated about other people. So it's nice to not know who's doing what way. It's just so nice. It's peaceful. My mind is at peace. And I don't want this to come off as me just bad mouthing all my family members, because there are people in my family who are absolutely nice people, absolutely amazing people, um, great people. So it's just a few rotten potatoes. There's just a small fraction of rotten potatoes. But I guess that's the dynamic of every family. Um so yeah, let me go back to my sister because I feel like I've deviated so much that I am now far off. But I just wanted to give context as to why I am removed from family and I don't know what's happening. At some point, I remember seeing pictures on Facebook where I think there was something at my grandparents' house, and I was not told about that. And for me, that was just like, okay, whatever. You know, I never got to hear what was happening. I just saw that there was something like Umgidi or what, I don't know. But yes. But with regards to my sister, right? Because we were separated and we went years of not living in the same house anymore. And there was a lot of things also in between. There was a lot of gossip. There was a lot of gossip. There was a lot of, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. Um, I don't know how to talk about this and not involve other people, but I will. So, anyways, there was a lot of gossip. There was a lot of she did this, she did that. She's behaving like this, she's behaving like that. So there was a lot of gossip coming to me about her. There was a lot of gossip going to her about me. I'm pretty sure of what I'm saying. I'm 110% sure. So I think over the years, man, it just played a huge part in us not being like close anymore. We weren't really close. I don't want to lie and say, oh my god, we were the closest of siblings. I'm just gonna try and wait for a bit so that this concealer can dry. In the meantime, I'm just gonna apply some moisturizer on my lips because they feel dry. This is from Mr. Price, the Scarlet Hill Lip Balm. And yeah, so there was gossip going this side and that side from different people. And it was not good things, guys. Please, it was never good things, actually. It was never good things. It was never ever good things. It was always crazy things. But that played a huge part in us not being close anymore. But now I feel like we are both old. I mean, I am in my late 20s. I am in my late 20s. She is in her mid 20s. Is it early or mid? She's in her mid-20s. So we are old enough now to be the ones that repair the relationships, but at where I am sitting, I don't think there's anything that can be repaired right now. And I'm not being pessimistic, but I just feel like there's a lot that happened, and um I think the one thing that sealed the deal for me was during her pregnancy. I mean, your sibling being pregnant for me feels like a huge deal. It feels like a big deal. So okay, I don't. Where did I find out? I don't remember. She's not the one who told me that she is expecting. Um, wait, let me not lie. Was she the one who told me? I think she actually did tell me, but by the time she told me, I had already heard. Obviously, I had already heard through the grapevine that she was expecting, and so when she told me, I was already in the know. Sana. Um, and when she told me, I was just like, okay, I was supportive. Like I said, the most supportive things. I think I'd like to believe, but after that, I did not even see her. I think I saw her once when she was pregnant, when she was heavily pregnant. I saw her once and then I never got to see her again until I heard that she had given birth. And even after I'd heard, like I heard through other people that she had given birth, um, and because we don't live in the same house, we haven't lived in the same house since just almost immediately after my mom passed away. So it was something, it was something. And I feel like a lot of people that know me think I don't care about things, or I think people sometimes look at me as somebody who really or something. I don't know. I feel like yeah, that's how I feel. But to be quite honest, I was hurt that, like, why are you not letting me know of these milestones in your life? I mean, here and there she told me, but a lot of the things I would hear from other people. And to be quite honest, by that time, the relationship was completely, like, it was, let me not say complete, but it was really not there, because I had also grown tired, very, very tired of how she wouldn't like talk to me, reach out to me, or anything. But as soon as she wanted something, guess who she's calling up? I'd be shocked that she even has my numbers. So for me, what sealed the deal, what made me feel like, okay, I can't refer to you as my sibling anymore. I can't, because that is what's keeping me attached to you. I had to sit with myself and say, okay, I am hurt that the only time this person remembers me or wants to speak to me is when she wants something, not because, hey, let me check up on my sister or this on that. Nothing. The only time this person reaches out to me is when she is in need of something, and it just makes me feel used. I mean, it was insane that, okay, when you need this, you reach out to me. But after she gave birth, I found out that a few people were sent pictures of her daughter, and I didn't even get one. Let me tell you something. I think her daughter was born in, was it 2021 still, or 20, I don't know. Yeah, 2021 I think, and it's 2023. We're going towards the end of the. I have never seen the child. I don't even know what that child looks like. If I were to bump into just the child alone, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know that, oh, this is so and so's daughter. I think it's a daughter. Yeah, look at me. I think it's a. I mean, I wouldn't even know, and I am just somebody who has been hurt so much that I don't want to impose myself on people. I don't want to impose myself at all. I don't want to impose myself. If you don't tell me, I will assume that you don't want me to know. If you don't send me a picture, or if you've sent other people pictures of you, let's say you're waiting or you whatever, and we have a connection of some sort, and you don't, my assumption will be you don't want me to know, and I will take it as that, and be okay with it. I'm not gonna fight you. It's your life. Same as me. If I have something going on with my life, especially now that I'm older, if if I don't, let's say I have something going on and I don't send out an invite to one person, but I've remembered to send it out to multiple people, that is communication. Please understand that I'm communicating that I don't want you there. I mean, I'm older now, I can't just assume that people will just come. No, so yeah, I think that's why for me, I keep in that story time, I kept saying my other sibling. And to be quite honest, every time I said my sister, my other sibling, it felt very weird for me. It felt really, really weird because because for me to be able to detach from just us being siblings and all that, I had to, oh no, I had to sort of tell myself that we're not that, I had to, in my mind, I had to reprogram my mind. I had to reprogram my mind to say, okay, let me think of this person as just a distant cousin, because I can't even say just a cousin. Now we're more like distant cousins, We're honestly more like distant cousins, and that's okay, I guess. I mean, what can I say? There's nothing that I can say about that. There's nothing that I can do. And to be quite honest, I don't think it would change. you know I don't think it's going to change, because emotionally, to be quite honest, emotionally, I am super, 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 super removed. I am super removed. So I don't see that changing. Oh, my beauty blender just fell. Fortunately, I have another one close by, because it's on the floor. I can't use it on my face anymore. I am using this. Oh, guys. I'm using this cream. I can't even show it on camera because it is completely finished. It's from Foschini. It's a quad. Let me show the back of it. It's actually not even. This is a quad. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. It's a quad face palette. It has concealer and a cream contour stuff. So yeah, anyways, so that's that with the sibling. And I don't know, guys. I'm not saying I am a perfect person and I did nothing wrong. And you can come in the comments and call me out for my BS. But if you're gonna come and call me out on some, you are the oldest, I'm just, it's not gonna fly. No. And this is not a threat, by the way, but it's not gonna fly. I'm not threatening. I'm just saying I'm not gonna hear you, you know. I'm not gonna hear you, because if there's one thing that I am quite good at, is detaching. I don't like to force myself. Andiyithandi loo nto yoba mna fanele ndilibele ndilandele umntu okanye ndithini. No, I'm not gonna do that. And ayikho right into yoba abantu sibazi nje xa sifuna izinto, you know. It's not okay uba umntu xa ufuna uthetha naye ingifamily yakho. Or kanti why did I transition to speaking Xhosa? Hayibo. Hey. Hayibo. Anyways, yeah, it's not right that you only reach out to people when you want something. For me, I don't like that. I don't like that, you know. There are people who will manipulate you and use you, but not be so direct about it, you know. They'll find ways, you know. They'll keep checking up on you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, are you okay? And then Friday they'll say, "Ish, man, ako kaya ko pa 100 rand," you know. But just to be quiet for years and years or months and months, and then come to me when you need something or when you are in trouble, that's just not gonna fly. I'm sorry. With me, Hebetun, I love myself. Let me tell you something. I love myself, and I am protective of my space and my peace and my mental health. And if I feel like something keeps taking away from my peace in that sense, I am absolutely not going to think thrice about removing myself. I am going to remove myself. It is for my own good for me to just stay away. If you treat me like if you treat me like that, you know, if you treat me like a convenience in your life, not somebody that you love, you know, just a convenience to say, oh, if I am in trouble, I know I can always holler at, you know. And that time, when you're hollering at me, you don't even know what I am going through, you know. You don't even know what I am going through, what I am faced with. You don't even care to check, you know. It's just, hi, how are you, can I please have this and that. I mean, I am a giving person. I love to give people, and when I have, I pour. But and usually when I love people, even though I realize that I am also running short, I will try my best to still give. You know, I will try my best to still give and not think about my own needs, because I was raised like that. I was raised to be a giver. So yeah. I don't know what the time is right now, but I hope I am not late, because at 4 we have load shedding, and if I get there and the electricity switches off, the load shedding goes on, yeah. If I get there and there's no electricity, I am just, that would have been a waste of my time. There's this other concealer that I where is it? Oh, found it. It's from Bronze Colors. If you didn't know, I'm here to tell you that Bronze, Edgar's in 4Ways Mall is clearing out Bronze stuff. So everything is just 20 rands, bro. Everything is 20 bucks. So go to Bronze and get yourself some stuff. had to pause for a bit and get this beauty blender because the one I was using fell also. I'm so glad that I got too ready for this because I don't know what I would have done, you know. Guys, please don't be afraid to call me out if you feel like no, Larato, this and that. But don't come for me, you know. don't be coming for me with things that I don't believe in, you know, like no, no. Okay. I went through a phase where my makeup was so like I would apply makeup and by the time I apply my what you might call it, a setting powder, it would look so patchy and I'd be like, my god, but I thought I did a good blending job. So I always have to pause and check. Guys, when you're applying makeup, because you have to blend everywhere. It has to blend everywhere. It has to be blended everywhere. Yeah, so with regards to that story time and why I kept saying, I think I've said this a million times, but why I kept saying my other sibling instead of, it's very hard, guys. I don't want to, like, it's very hard to refer to her as my sibling now. It's quite, it feels weird even. It feels weird even. I think it feels weird because to me it feels like I'm imposing myself. The setting powder I'm using is also from Bronx Colors. I got it for 20 bags, so rush to Edgar's. I don't know if all Edgar's stores have that clearance thing going on, but I can tell you one thing, they have it at 4 ways more. So run to me. Oh, I need to blend this first. Run! I used this other time and I realized that it was a drying, it was quite a drying setting powder, like Yomile, you know, but it does the job. I mean, look at that, it does the job. So andinangxaki nayo at all. A girl is set, Sana. A girl is set, ready to go. I need to also set my eyelids because I applied concealer, but I did not set there. So and I don't want any creasing, you know. I'm not wearing eyeshadow, so I want it to be a seamless finish. Is it seamless? Airbrush finish. I'm trying to think about what else did I say that in my story time that might need for me to clarify. If there's one thing I don't like, is fine lines. So I'm just gonna set that very quickly before it starts creasing because son, it has already started. So now I'm gonna use a big brush to set everything, you know. I'm gonna set everything now with the same setting powder because before I apply powder, bronzer, I need to make sure that I've applied setting powder everywhere so that when I apply powder bronzer, it does not skip, you know. It does not skip, it blends well. Because there's nothing as annoying as some parts having product and some parts not having product. It looks like a lot. It looks crazy, but qhelile le nto mntase ndiyenza okokoko. This is glitter. You know why I have glitter almost everywhere? One of my glitters spilled on in my bag, like the makeup bag. So it's just everything has glitter on it. It's so, now I have to clean all that up. Guys, if there's one thing I don't like doing in life, is cleaning. I am not the most domesticated girl in the world. Heck, I'm not even a half of it. But yeah, it's life. We are what we are and we're not what we're not. I am using this powder palettes, face powder palettes from LA Girl. This is from LA Girl. Got it from this game. I'm using the bronzer to bronze my face. Contour to powder contour. And these days I've been forgetting to cream contour. I've been remembering to powder contour but forgetting to cream contour. And I mean, it's not a bad thing because you still get the contour, but it lasts longer when you have started with cream first. You know, it lasts longer. Remember when with the other video I said to you guys, you will get to know me, you know, you will get to know me. And I'm sure you're realizing now that with every video you will actually get to know me because I come in and I tell you certain things. And yeah. So now you know that yes, I grew up with a sibling, but the dynamics have sort of kind of changed for me. And yeah, now I want to contour my nose. I remember this girl saying to me that, oh, I don't like to contour my nose, I don't. And in my mind I'm just like, girl, do you know what difference that makes to your makeup? I cannot not contour my nose. What? I cannot. Even if, let's say for example, I forget to contour my nose and my makeup is all done, trust and believe I am going to find a way to go back and contour my nose because I will. What do you mean? What you mean? Guys, when you get the chance, buy, especially if you are into makeup. This is not the brush that I'm looking for. When you get the chance, buy these brushes from Mr. Price. They are not expensive at all. These ones, they are blending brushes. They are not expensive at all. I think I got them for like 39 rands and they are about 6 or 7. And they are actually good. You know what? And they were cheap. So I regretted not buying at least like 3 or 2 packs at that time. You know, I just took one and I went with it. But to be quite fair, I was testing if they are strong enough for blending and all that, and they're actually quite good. They are from Mr. Price and they're not that expensive. So, and then the next time I went to go and check if they have them, they didn't. So I don't know if other Mr. Prices and other places wherever you might be have them. But if you actually if you bump into these brushes again, sissy, tang, I'm tang. zitenge, because the reason I felt like, okay, I should have bought more. The reason I felt like I should have, I'm a makeup person, you know, I love makeup. I'm always doing my makeup. If not myself, I'm doing makeup on other people. So as a makeup person, I don't think you can ever say you have enough makeup. I mean, what's enough makeup? What's enough makeup? And to be quite honest, you know how other people, some people love what do you call those, some people love clothes, some people love this and that. For me, my thing that I don't mind and I love dropping coins on is definitely makeup. It's makeup. When it comes to makeup, I don't mind dropping coins. The same way you don't mind dropping coins when it comes to sneakers, you know, if you are a sneakerhead. The same way you don't mind dropping coins at Cotton On or other places because you are a fashionista. I'm sort of kind of baking my nose. And I am going to also, well, not bake, but carve out the contour. I'm going to carve it out. This is not a tutorial, guys. If I want to do a makeup tutorial, I will do it like properly with my face very close to the screen and the good lighting, you know. Right now, I'm relying on natural lighting, but that's okay because I love coming on here and just talking, you know. It's not about being put together all the time. I mean, in my last video, I wasn't even wearing makeup, but I just don't want you to think that it's not my thing. It is my thing. I love makeup. I love it. I love it with all of my heart. I don't know if I should put on lashes before I apply stuff on my lips, or if I should just let lashes be the last thing that I do. Let me apply, no, actually, I'm just gonna apply lashes. So I have been applying eyeliner, just applied eyeliner. And this eyeliner is from Bronx Colors. Like I said, they are clearing stuff. This is a good eyeliner, because this is, don't think because you're going to buy it for 20 rands. If you are going to buy it, it's not it, it is it. I didn't remove the entire thing, but it's quite good. It's black, it's nice, it's precise. I bought two, but the first one I bought, I forgot to close this part, so it's not working anymore. I need to throw it away. But yeah, so let me just stick on my lashes. But before lashes, let me apply mascara. My mascara. This mascara is from Avon. I love the bristles of this mascara, and I bought two and I gave the other one away. I mean, I don't regret it. I just regret the person I gave it to. But yeah, it's a good mascara. I love the bristles, guys. I'm not somebody with great lashes, so natural lashes, that is. So the bristles are quite good for me. So now I'm just gonna apply my lashes. The lashes are on. And now the face looks completely different. Because you know, when you're sticking your lashes, always keep your mirror, like, look down on the mirror like this, you know. Look down and stick your lashes, because when you do this, you're able to see what you're doing. Unlike when you do, you know what creates that space between your natural lashes and your fake lashes, and you can still see the gap. And maybe you assume that we don't see it, but we do see it. It's because you apply lashes like this. Don't do that. Just keep it here, and you're gonna be good at it. But one day I will post a tutorial for those who don't know. So I don't know, I think before I clean, let me clear out my, let me brush this powder off. I don't like that I see that. Okay, better. Ooh! Besides the face looking snatched, now I'm dase umhle. So these days I've been loving orange blush, but I've been using um I've been using eyeshadow palettes as for, no, I just want to say this orange eyeshadow, two colors from my other palette, but it's a little bit far. So for now I'm just gonna use this pink from this palette. Actually, I think I'm just gonna use this one. Yeah, just gonna use this one. I got this one from Foschini. It's from Colors. I think the brand is Colors. I think it's an in-house Foschini brand for makeup. I love dragging out the blush because I once saw it on this other hand, and it was dragged out up until here, and when she looked the other way it looked so beautiful. So that's when I started doing that. I like to drag it all the way out. I went in on this other side, but it's actually not bad. It's actually not horrible. Bathong guys, it's a makeup confidence booster. It's a confidence booster, because why are you not learning how to do your makeup, so that you can. I am using this liner. Is it eyeliner, lip liner? It's an eyebrow pencil, but I'm using it as a lip liner. It's from NYX. It's from NYX. And we don't have NYX anymore in South Africa. How sad. How sad. The fact that you can't just walk into the Skim and find NYX. Insane. And insane. I overline because it looks dang good. So I'm gonna wear a very bold lip today. I think I'm gonna wear red lipstick. I actually am the plan was to wear red lipstick, because I'm not wearing eyeshadow. So when I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I love going bold with the lips. Unlike when I'm wearing eyeshadow, I like to keep it nude. I'm not saying you can't keep it nude when you're not wearing eyeshadow, but I just love the fact that, I just love a bold lip when I'm not wearing eyeshadow, as to opposed to when I'm wearing eyeshadow. Because when I have eyeshadow on and I've cut the crease and I have all the drama going on, I don't want drama on my lips. It feels very messy. It feels like I look like a clown. So I don't want that. I want to wear this lipstick, right, from Revlon. This is the Forever Scarlet shade in red. But This red does not hit, you know, it does not hit the way I love my red to hit. So I'm backing out. I'm just gonna wear this one. This one is from Foschini from Colors, and I think I'm just gonna wear this one. I mean, this is also not my favorite red, but I seem to struggle when it comes to finding the perfect red lipstick, you know? I mean, somebody would look at this and think, oh, it's perfect red, but the most perfect red lip is a Ruby Woo from MAC. But yeah, it's so drying on the lips. But this one is quite good as well. I haven't worn red lipstick in a while. I am tempted to mix these two. So let me let me wait for this one to dry. I'm just gonna go back with this lip liner. You know what? I feel like this lip liner is not giving me what I want a lip liner to give me. It's not doing the job. So I'm going to find something else to use to just get the brown that I want. I'm using a brow pomade as lip liner because I know with this brow pomade it's brown. I'm going to get the brown that I want, you know. Yeah, it's giving me the brown that I want. It's giving me the ombre that I was going for. Like, it's giving me the ombre. Oh, sun. But it's not blended well. Let me go in with that red again. It's giving me the ombre. Wait. I don't want this red. Or maybe should I try and see how this one is going to... Okay. I think I might need to go back and get that red again because I feel like I've just messed with my lip and it was coming together nicely. But I'm not going to wipe it, shame. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be a job and a half. So yeah, I'm actually happy with it like this. I am actually very happy with it like this. So yeah, let's set this makeup. Apply some... Wait, before I set the makeup, let me apply eyeliner. I bought this from Clicks, eyeliner from Clicks. I don't remember the brand, and it's I think it's rubbed off. I bought it from a while ago. Oh wow. When it comes to my bottom lash, my bottom lash line, I love a black. I tried other colors, but sun, I keep going back to black because black is the girl she thinks she is. I mean, you know, for my eyes, I see white on other people and I love it. Like, I love it so much. But for me, black is just that color. So when I set my makeup, I start off with just water before I go in with setting spray. So yeah, let's do that. And then I use this to sort of pat the makeup in. Trust me guys, do this and you will thank me later. You will thank me later. Doing this after you sprayed, just patting it in, is the girl she thinks she is. I'm gonna go in again with setting spray, but the setting spray that I was using, that I've been using, that I'm gonna use is from Avon, right? And let me tell you something. The first time I used the setting spray, I was shook. I was shook because it just great. It did this to my face. So that's why I started using water first when I used this specific setting spray, because your son, it felt like I couldn't move my face. I just felt like, oh, hi, how are you? Oh, yeah. Because it was just, it felt like, oh, it was sitting, son. It was sitting. It was sitting. It was finishing. It was finishing, you know? So, yeah. Setting spray is essential. Look now, your makeup stops looking all ghosty and it looks quite good. It looks like it has set well, you know? Unlike when it's not set and it just looks, you look powdery, you know, it removes that powdery look. Oh, sadna. Guys, I went in with taking a lot of blush this side, but you're looking at this mirror. I love my makeup. I love it so much. I love it so much. So now I am going to apply mascara. I always apply mascara after I've set. I don't make the mistake of applying mascara before I've set my makeup, because does say it can go wrong when it comes. I mean, but for the bottom lashes, it can go wrong. I have done that a couple of times and I have regretted it. Imagine your makeup looking like this. You're done and you have to now fix stuff, and you know you've ruined your makeup because now you sprayed setting spray after, and the mascara just goes down over your under eye and it just looks crazy. It just looks insane. I look scrumptious, guys. I mean, what is that? What is this, honey? I look scrumptious. I look absolutely what is this, honey? Okay, because now I've set, I am just going to I'm just going to apply highlighter. I'm going to start off by applying it. I did say this was not a tutorial, but I'm sounding like but that's because what I wanted to talk about, I feel like I'm done, you know, talking about what I wanted to talk about. So now let's just go with it, okay? Just under my brow. I still love applying highlighter under my brows, and I'm gonna apply a bit on my nose. Oh, I wanted to apply gold highlighter. I'm gonna apply the gold one because gold really goes really well with red lip. I've seen that gold highlighter, red lip. So I guess I'm mixing highlighters now. Yeah, I mean, ewe sana, ewe, come through gold. This highlighter, the gold one, is from Colors, from Foschini. And the one I started with is from this palette, which is the Ellie Gold, the face palette that I showed you the first time. And now I'm going to use a fan brush to apply more highlighter on my cheeks, because now I still love highlighter, Sana. I will die loving a highlighter. And I'm going to mix these two again because I mixed them with the other. Woo! This gold looks very unblended. I mean, this, my nose, it just looks like it's just sitting there. So I'm just gonna apply earrings and fix my hair, wear my wig, and be out. I should hair dry this wig, but I don't have that luxury of time. I honestly don't. Time right now to me is a luxury. Like, I did not even realize how much time I took up sitting here and talking and doing my makeup. That's another thing about talking and doing your makeup. You don't focus, you know? You don't focus. You're out here freestyling. I'm applying concealer to the parting. At least do that, you know. Let me at least do that. Let me just not leave it all messy like this. But even though it needs a hair dryer, I don't have the time, but I still look scrumptious, don't you think? I still look scrumptious. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was absolutely amazing to sit here and do my makeup and talk to you guys. Please don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. I'll see you later, darlings.